I literally look like a crazy person.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.
Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well in this second lockdown. Today's video we are going to go back in with a foundation review. I feel like I haven't done one of these in so long. There hasn't really been any new foundations I've wanted to try out like in the last, I think year. I've just been like going back to ones that I've had before, like the Charlotte Tilbury one. Nars, I've always used different ones, so it'll be interesting to see what this one's like. What else have I used that I like? Huda Beauty. I really want to try the new stick foundation, so if any of you have tried that, please do let me know how that is, because I really want to try that one. Yeah. So welcome to my channel if you haven't been here before. I do mostly things mum and was pregnancy on here because I'm a first time mum and my daughter's nearly 6 months old. I do a lot of makeup stuff because that's my like favourite thing in the world, and skincare is my favourite thing in the world, and some like fashiony bits. So yeah, and I'm going to start doing more vlogs. Like I'm going to try and do Vlogmas weekly, not daily, because I don't think I'll be able to do that. But yeah, so today's video, we're going to review the new Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. So I bought this off Brookes because I believe it's actually the only place that you can buy it from. I'm just going to double check that, because I haven't actually seen this anywhere else, which is strange for Nars. The only place that's selling it is Brookes, and I really don't know why that is. So it's £28 on Brookes, so it's not actually that bad. Obviously they sell it on the Nars website as well. Yeah, weird. So they've got, sorry guys, I'm just looking at my phone at this. They've got the Soft Matte Complete Foundation on Brookes and on Nars's actual own website. And then, but the concealer that came with it, they've got like on pretty much everywhere that you would normally get Nars from. If any of you know why that is, why they're only selling that on Brookes, let me know in the comments, because I'm intrigued by that. But yeah, so it's £28 on Brookes' own website. That's in the UK. I don't know where you can get it from in like all other countries, but if you just put it in Google, it will come up. And on Brookes, it says, I'll tell you what it says in the description. So it says, Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Discover all-day satisfaction with a breakthrough in matte foundation. True colour oxidation. Oxidation. It's weird it being like that because obviously you just call it oxidizing. Resistance. Full natural looking coverage. Medium 16-hour wear featuring Nars exclusive anti-oxidation complex. That's true actually. I don't find that the other Nars foundations go very orange when you've like, put them on the skin. Yeah, to help prevent colour shifting and to help protect skin from pollution and blue light damage. Satisfying, mattifying, the new take on matte, available in 34 shades for all different tones. Transfer proof, shine proof. How to use: pat, press, blend, it says. Dispense a small amount onto the back of the hand. One drop delivers full coverage with a fingertip application. Pat product with fingertips, start at the centre of the face and gently press the foundation onto the skin using a stippling motion to blend it outwards. Work in small sections, focusing on one area at a time. That's weird, I've never really heard that. I think Nars do that a lot, like putting it on with the hands. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I'm sure I've seen that somewhere before. So basically, yeah, we've got 34 shades in this, and it's all your normal Nars shades, so Barcelona, Fiji, what else have we got? Mont Blanc, all the sort of names like that, Punjab, Santa Fe, Stromboli, Tahoe, yeah, that is it, yeah. There's all different ones like that, Zambi, they're all the same as your normal Nars shades. So usually when I've got a tan, I am more of, double check this, I've got one in here. I'm more of Barcelona I've had before in Sheer Glow. Yeah, Barcelona. So that's it. That's Barcelona. So usually when I've got a tan, I'm Barcelona. So at the minute I've been mixing, because I've not really got a lot of this left, so at the minute I've been mixing Fiji, which is light 5 in Sheer Glow. So I thought I'd just buy the same from Brookes, the same colour as my Sheer Glow, which could be bad or good. So the box is like this. You get 45 ml worth of product, which is 1.5 fluid ounces. The shelf life is 24 months. If you didn't know, that's what that little thing means there on the back of all cosmetic products. And yeah, it's in your typical Nars packaging, which I love. I think it's really nice. And on here it says the same thing as what I've just read out to you on the Brookes website, but it says for normal, combination and oily skin types, so for all skin basically, except from dry. It doesn't include dry, so matte and dry skin doesn't usually go that well, but I'd be interested to see if someone with dry skin has tried that. Apply a small amount starting in the centre of the face and blending outwards. I used to put on foundation with my hands, like when I was younger. Please excuse my extensions popping out my head. Obviously we're in lockdown, so I can't do anything about this. But yeah, so the actual bottle itself looks like this. Sorry if there's a mess on here. I'm obviously going to do makeup, so just whack that extension in. Yeah, this is the actual bottle. So NARS are very, like, the norm for them is to put it in a glass bottle that you have to tip, or you buy the pump. Whereas this, I really like this, I hope they do this with the rest of their bottles, is in a plastic, I'm going to say it's plastic, and it's got like quite a big, what would you call that, lid? Oh, got some coming out already. And then it's like that, so it's similar sort of dispensing as Face and Body by MAC. But obviously Face and Body is a massive bottle. But I think this is so nice, this bottle. I just think it looks lovely. So what we're going to do today, guys, is I'm going to apply one side with the Beauty Blender. I'm not going to do it with my hands because I'll get it all down my nails. One side with a brush, the brush that I'd usually use for other foundations. The other side with a Beauty Blender, Tarte Beauty Blender. And then I'm going to apply all the rest of my normal makeup and then see how it holds up till later, and then I'll come back and let you know. So yeah, let's apply this and see what it's like. So we're going to test the colour first because I'm a bit worried about this. Okay, it's not terrible. It might be a little bit light, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to put baby wipes everywhere. I'm going to put not loads on the back of my hand because I want to see what happens. It's quite runny. I'm going to show a bit around there. So the only thing is with these bottles, obviously when you put foundation on your hands, they go all dirty. So I'll give that a little wipe to keep it clean. So guys, let's go in first. So I've started using a lot smaller brush to do my foundation. This is a Zoeva Face Shape 110. Do you like a Zoeva brush? I still absolutely love that foundation as well, that Zoeva foundation. So I'm just giving it a brush with the baby wipes to get rid of any excess. I do this every time I do my makeup, so yeah. And I'll zoom you in, guys, you can see a bit better. We're gonna go in with the brush on this side, so wow, this says, I'm sure this says it's medium coverage. This is quite full coverage, in my opinion anyway. And I like a full coverage, so just gonna give it a little flick around my face. Yeah, I don't know why I started reusing a brush again. I just did. I had my brows laminated before lockdown, so they're looking on flick. And my lashes and my nails. take it down my neck. So I don't wear tan loads, so you can hear noises, that's just canny. Okay, I think this is probably going to go on better with the beauty blender. If you can see it in a minute, it's sitting in my nose, where obviously with the brush, yeah, that's not looking great. So it looks alright everywhere else. It is very matte though. Like sometimes with matte foundations you think, how matte is matte like? Do they mean matte or do they mean a little bit matte? So blend that all in, and then I'm going to go in the other side with a damp beauty blender. So I'm going to give this a little squish with this, and then I just spray it with some whatever like spray water I've got at the time. Just giving that a little spritz, guys. Probably will, no, actually one pump's probably enough for that, you know, which is unusual for me. Probably because it is matte and it sticks when you put it on. So I'm gonna take, I was meant to clip my hair but I never did it, this extension, seriously. So I'm gonna take some of my beauty blender, was already a little bit on my face. It's really a bit damper than I usually have it. No, I'm gonna need some more. Let's take a little bit more eyes. Oh. Take out my beauty blender. Sometimes I do dot it around my face as well, so I was literally just asleep when I came upstairs. And now I feel awake again. So 100% goes better on with a beauty blender, because I'm going to go over this side as well, but just so you're aware, this goes on so much better, this foundation, with a beauty blender. Damp one, because if not you'll probably be dragging the product around your face and you just want to dab. It's gone so much better on my nose with a beauty blender. Comment down below what you're thinking about it so far. I love a Nars foundation. I just think they're one of the best brands of foundation. I don't know if around my nose is dry or something, but it's not gone very nice around there. At the minute, thing is, when I start putting on whatever products with it, it probably will be fine. Definitely not awful though, and you don't need a lot of product, which I quite like, because I'm usually like, get as much on as possible, because I like full coverage, because I'm so used to having to cover up my skin. And I think that's the thing, when people have had bad skin, people are always quick enough to say, oh my god, you wear so much makeup. But if you've had bad skin in the past, or you do have bad skin, then that's what you're trying to do. So yeah, so far I'm quite liking that, and it's a nice colour for winter. Usually I'd be quite a bit darker than this when I've got a tan. So I've definitely put on with a beauty blender, damp beauty blender. That is a Tarte one, so this actually I get with the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. I buy it off QVC. Ooh. And it comes with a beauty blender, which is actually unreal. Like, it's, to me, it's better than any other beauty blender. Sort this out. Just gonna put my fringe back a bit. Hope you're all doing okay in this second lockdown in the UK. Obviously wherever else you are in the world if you're watching this, and I hope that you're safe and well as well. So we're going to go in now with, I either use Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral, or I use the Born This Way, which is massive, this lasts so long, in vanilla. Also want to try the Huda Beauty concealer. If anyone's tried that, please let me know. And the tan, like the not liquid, the cream tanning product. I really want to try that as well. So I'm going to apply this. I've got a really hairy face at the minute. I need to get out my shady facey things. I can't think what they're called. I'm looking like a crazy person. So yeah, that's really good if you need a new concealer. But then guys, again, I am going to go back in with my beauty blender. I'm just going to take some of the excess off, but I think that foundation will last quite a long time because I literally only needed like a pump and a half of that. And like I say, usually I would go to town. Oh, and just before I put this foundation on, before I started, I obviously had done part of my eyes, and I also had put on the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter in 4 medium. This is literally my holy grail. I love this so much. I've had this since last Christmas as well, so this lasts so long. Obviously in lockdown I've been wearing makeup a lot less, but it honestly is so good. So I've got a mince pie there staring me in the face. If you haven't tried the Mr. Kipling iced mince pies, you need to. I literally look like a crazy person. I'm just going to dab this under my eyes, guys, see how these two go together. Again, around my nose is still not the best. I really don't think you can see that on camera. Okay, not looking back because it's created sort of like a glow obviously underneath my eyes where the concealer is, and then it's from everywhere else, which I quite like because I do use now more. I try to only put powder in like my T-zone and then use a cream bronzer and then my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, but I still like a little bit of a glow, which I never used to like because I used to just make my skin as matte as possible because it was so oily. Okay, that looks nice. Like I say, the around my nose has gotten not very good, but everywhere else it looks amazing. But then my nose 9 times out of 10 always does this, and I haven't got my nose ring in, so I've got a little hole. I need to remember to put that back in. I'm just going to leave that for a second. Look at this mug. Kevin the Carrot. I hope they do these again this year in like a different design because I will be there. Brought my friend Emma one as well. So yeah, this is last year, but I can imagine I'll bring another one out this year. God, I'm going to have to take these extensions out. This is doing my head in. Right. So guys, then I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury brush and my Charlotte Tilbury powder. This is unreal. If you want a powder that's not cakey, it's flawless and just amazing, then you need to get this. It comes in 3 shades, 1, 2 and 3. But I always get 2. I'm just going to press that underneath my eye and down my nose. Same on the other side. Down my nose. I need a tiny bit on my forehead because I get some creases in there. Around the nose. Okay, that's made that better. It was a bit creasy. And then just under my chin and then just bring it down my neck just to blend everything together again. So then guys, I'm just quickly going to finish my eye makeup and then we'll come back to the face. Right guys, back again. That's all done. So now I'm going to take my P. Louise concealer brush, just take the concealer off that because I used that for my eyelids before I started. Then I'm going to take the Bobbi Brown, because there's a Bobbi Brown foundation stick like this, Barry M. Me thinking I'm using a product that's loads more expensive. So this is a cream foundation stick, but I use it in 7 Fudge as a cream bronzer. So I'm going to take my P. Louise brush into that. There's not a lot left, but I've got another one, but I can still get it with the brush. And then literally going to move my hair out of the way. Take this across my forehead. You can see that alright. The thing is, if you get the wrong colour in foundation, say obviously if it's drastically wrong you can't correct it, but if it's that little bit too light or too dark, you can always lighten it up with concealer or darken it up with bronzer. So don't worry too much if you get the wrong colour, because at the minute in lockdown it's so hard. If you want to buy yourself a new foundation, it's so difficult. Cult Beauty have got a really good thing that I was trying to match myself up to the Huda Beauty with. Who else? Foundation Finder's really good. There's loads of different things that you can use. I'll link some down below, but there's one where you can put in every colour you have in your other foundations and it will then sort of like generate what you would be in the foundation that you were looking at buying. So that's really good. Then guys, I'm going to take it from sort of like my hairline, like my sideburns sort of thing, and bring that down. So it looks like this, and then same on the other side. I was doing that with my mouth. Then guys, I'm just going to take a little bit on my jaw. I always forget to blend this in sometimes when like I'm trying to deal with baby and doing my makeup. Then I'm going to take it from the start of my nose and down. You have to be really careful with this because if not you give yourself a wonky nose. And then the same on the other side. And then I just bring some across the tip as well. So again, you're not crazy. Then guys, again, I'm going to take my dirty baby wipe and just take off the excess of the foundation from my beauty blender. And then I'm just going to pat that into my skin. Anyone else like me just love a new foundation? Every time a new foundation comes out I just want it. And then that's all blended in. That's such a good cream bronzer, and it's really affordable. I think it's about £7 or £8. I'm trying to sort this bloody clip out. God, what is going off here? Put that there where the bloody extension is. Hope for the best. So then guys, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush like so. This is a Zoeva 106 and the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer in Tan 3. This is amazing. It's very similar to the powder but in a bronzer form. I'm just going to take that exactly the same places that I took the cream bronzer. Can use this, so now I'm going to pick up another mirror. It's just really like smoothing. And again, take that down my neck. Give yourself a little bronze, especially because I've got my boobs out today. Then guys, I'm going to take one of my other, I can't think what these called, but it's a Charlotte Tilbury brush, and just take that down the sides of my nose with it as well. Not a lot, just a little bit. Just go over my face. I'm liking this. Then I'm going to take my Holy Grail highlighter, which is a limited edition. I think it's actually still on their website, but they've got a new one for Christmas. So it's the Magic Star highlighter by Charlotte Tilbury. This, they bought another one for Christmas, which I've asked for. I got this one last Christmas, so again, look how it lasts. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury brush that I used for my powder and just go in with that to do my highlight. I do also like a cream highlight, but more in the summer. I'm just going to take that over my cheekbones, and then on the other one. My makeup routine never really changes, if you haven't been able to tell. I'd love to be more adventurous with like eye colours and stuff, but I'm just not very good at it, so I'm better at skin. So then guys, I'm going to take some blusher. So I'm going to take this MAC Sunbask. Brooke got me onto this. Brooke's got a YouTube channel. She's a makeup artist. She used to live near me. So I had her do my makeup once, I think, at New Year. And she did it beautifully. And I'll link her channel down below. But yeah, she got me on loads of products. So loads of stuff I bought because she used it on my face. And then I'm just going to smile and take that over my cheeks. Her channel's all things makeup. So if you like makeup, go and check her out. Then I'm also going to take a little bit of Nars Orgasm. At the moment on Boots, if you spend over, I think it's £45 on Nars products, then you get a free Orgasm blusher. I think it's like a mini one, but they last for ages. You know, we're tidying as we go. Then guys, I'm going to do lips. One sec. It's in my bag. So I'm going to use my usual nude lip, which is stripped down by MAC. Look at the size of that. I need to get another one. Don't know what I'm doing. And just line. It's nice and sharp, so if you have a blunt lip pencil, you're going to end up making yourself look crazy. Needs to be sharpened. Who used to be one of the people that used to wear foundation on their lips? That was me. I literally would not use anything with colour for years, like nothing. If anyone can recommend me a like apple red semi-matte like liquid lipstick or whatever, please comment down below, because I saw, if anyone has watched Gemma Louise Mars's like latest video, she has got the most beautiful red lip on, and I've tried to see whether she tagged it on there and she hasn't, and I really need to know what it is, so yeah, I need to concentrate because I'm going to make myself look crazy. I've made myself look a bit crazy. Ooh. Then guys, the Norm Penelope Pink Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. I've got another one of these in the other room, so don't you worry about that. It's looking good, guys. I'm just going to take a bit of gloss. I really need to get some razory things in my hair. My hairy, so facey. My face is so hairy. Then I'm just going to take a spritz of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powder. If you didn't know, then I clearly love Charlotte Tilbury. I do. I used to work there. And the light's gone on. Just let that set a bit. Guys, what do you think? I think it looks really nice. The only bit that's a bit awkward is that my face is so hairy, and around my nose it is already starting to crack a bit, but everywhere else it looks lovely. I've already got lipstick on my teeth as well. Also quickly guys, I'm just going to talk to you about some brow products I've been loving, which are so reasonably priced. So I'm just going to take these out of my hair, because you know we can't hide this thing anymore. It's gone really dark, so by the way I think it's only like 4 o'clock in the UK and it's been like miserable. No, actually it's been like half miserable, half sunny. So guys, like I was saying, the brow products that I've been loving recently. So a girl on Instagram tagged these and her eyebrows were so like flicked up and just looked so nice. So I went onto their website and this together was literally like, let me check. So basically it's called Pretty Brow and they're on Instagram. Obviously I'll link it down below. Yeah, it's called The Pretty Brow on Instagram and their website is Pretty Brow. So this is the pencil. This comes in 4 different colours and it's actually £5.50 on its own. Or you can get the brow wax and the pencil for £11, which I think is amazing. Like some brow products now are absolutely extortionate. So the wax itself comes in a translucent and a brown, like dark brown colour, and then the pencils come in all different shades from like blonde like colours to ebony, which is black, and you get a little spoolie with the wax, which is really good, and it's a cute little tin. And then on one side of your brow pencil you get a spoolie, and then the other side is like a twist up pencil, which is amazing. I just think for the price of them they're absolutely brilliant. And at the minute I've just had my brows tinted, but obviously when you've done your makeup sometimes you just get stuff all in them, so I just like to go over them. And waxes are a massive thing at the minute. I hadn't actually discovered them until I saw this one. Obviously I had my brows tattooed a little while ago now, and I am going to get them redone again, but obviously with lockdown I don't really know how it's going to pan out. I'm meant to be in December. So yeah guys, enough waffling on about everything. Let me know down below what you think about this foundation, if you've tried it already or if you've seen this tutorial and you think that it looks nice. I will be back later to show you what it has held up like, and I'll probably leave it on for, it's quite late now, it's 3 o'clock, so I'll come back about 8 o'clock or after Callie goes to bed and let you know how it's held up. Right, so I'm back. I've got to whisper because Callie's asleep in the room there. But I just wanted to come back on and show you how it's held up. So it's 10:20 and I put this on about 3, I think it was, so it's been on for 7.5 hours. Is that right? No, yeah, about. It still looks pretty much like it did when I put it on, to be honest. It's still a bit cracked around here. Sorry if you can see my nose. It's still a bit cracked around there, but it was when I put it on. It's not. It's a tiny bit shiny on my nose, but that's the norm. And I've also got highlighter on my nose as well. So, but yeah, overall, I mean, it's not gone into the indents in my head that much. And it's not gone into my smile lines like very much either. So yeah, I think this is a new daily, well, not daily because I don't wear makeup on a daily basis anymore, but this is a new fave. Definitely, so I would definitely recommend this foundation. If you would like to see any more foundation reviews, then just let me know what ones you'd like to see down below. But yeah, this foundation has held up well and it looks really nice. Let me know what you think of it earlier. If you've tried it, then let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are new to my channel, then do please subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. I would love you to join my little YouTube family. And if you are coming back to my channel, then thank you so much for coming back. Do all give this video a big thumbs up and press the little notification bell to let you know when I upload, because I upload loads of different stuff. So if there's any suggestions down below what you'd like to see, then please do let me know. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video, guys. Take care.